Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be reacting to people's assumptions about me. I ask you guys on my Instagram to put in your assumptions about me. This may like help you get to know me a little bit better. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, this is a shameless plug. Follow me at Hannah Janelle Williamson. On my Instagram, I kind of keep you guys updated. I post like video updates, I post polls and questions, and also if I have a Q&A video, I always make that available on my story for you guys to ask me any questions. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of read these and then yeah. You have two massive and really cool bodyguards that constantly fight off paparazzi. No, no I don't. Definitely don't. And I've never had paparazzi, so. You've been at rock bottom before and the only thing that could bring you up was Jesus. That's correct. That is correct. And that's the only thing that can bring you up, the only one that can bring you up when you're at rock bottom. You eat healthy and work out a lot. Kind of. So, I like try to eat pretty healthy and I try to work out, but a lot of times it fails. Like, I'll go for a while and then I'll stop, and then I'll go for a while and I'll stop. I end up working out a pretty good amount and I don't eat that bad, except when I'm traveling, which is really hard to eat healthy because there's not a ton of healthy options. So, but I love Chick-fil-A, oh my word. Chick-fil-A is so good. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I go to Chick-fil-A a lot. So good. I love Chick-fil-A. Who doesn't love Chick-fil-A though? Like, Chick-fil-A is the bomb.com. Ask your mom. You are very bold and outgoing. Okay, I kind of got like a couple like these. The other one said, I assume you're an extrovert. Another one says you have a quiet, shy spirit in person. All right, so I am not really an extrovert. It may seem like it on my YouTube videos, not sure, but I'm honestly like, once you get to know me, I'm like a pretty open person and I talk a lot if you can't tell, but I'm not really an extrovert at first. I'm kind of like an introverted extrovert. So like you meet me at first and I'm like shy, but the more you get to know me, I'm like really extroverted and I love being around people and I don't really like to be alone. It just depends on the situation. Sometimes I'm really quiet and shy and I don't talk a lot, but that's very rare. Most of the time I'm like super talkative. Like I said, I think it's like how well you know me, because if I'm like close to a person, I'm like really extroverted. And there's times where I can be really extroverted with people I don't know, so yeah, just depends on the situation. You were the pretty girl in school that didn't like talking to people. I don't know about pretty girl. I was pretty nerdy and dorky in school. I loved talking, but there wasn't a lot of people I wanted to talk to in school. School was kind of like rough. Like I kind of just wanted to get good grades and then get out of there and move on with life. And I wanted to be doing what God called me to do. I really didn't want to be in school anymore. You secretly can't stand your long hair. I love it, by the way. First of all, thank you. And second of all, I have a love-hate relationship sometimes. Sometimes I just want to cut it. It's not as long as it was like a couple months ago because I kind of cut it some. I love long hair. And I've had these like spurts where I like want to cut it to like my shoulders, and then other times I like want to grow it out super long. It's like it's easier to manage when it's shorter. I actually really like my hair long, but I don't have like super thick hair. That's the only problem. You really want to date me? I don't know who you are. I can't want to date somebody who I don't know. I'm like, okay, those boots you're wearing are size 9. I actually you're very close. I wear 9.5. You're very close though, because you said 9. Half size off, very close. Good job. You are single. Yes, I am single. I am single. And I'm very content in being single, which is pretty awesome. If you aren't content in being single, then pray that God would help you to be content in being single. And if you're sick of being single, then I have this video that you can watch. Yes, I'm plugging again. It's called What to Do When You're Sick of Being Single. You really like potatoes, but aren't a huge fan of tomatoes. I mean, you're pretty right. I love potatoes. I like tomatoes though. I don't know. I'm not really picky. Like when it comes to food, I'm not picky at all. I pretty much will eat anything. I think it's because when I was a kid, my mom would basically say you have to eat everything on your plate or you ain't getting dessert. Like it was kind of like you're eating all of that or you're not gonna eat anything at all. So I'm really glad that she did that. She made me eat my vegetables. Shout out to you, Mom. Now I love vegetables and I love like any kind of food. I can't think of any foods I don't really like. I've tried plain tofu and that was gross, but I liked tofu at Chipotle. But you know, they had seasoning on it. You love donuts so much you actually dream about them at night. Okay, Mercy, yes, that is pretty true. I love donuts a ton. I don't know if I've ever had a dream about a donut. I can't remember, but I absolutely love donuts. Oh my gosh, like I wish I could, I don't know, I wish donuts were healthy because I would eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You're pro-life. Correct. I am pro-life. You are correct. I am pro-life. I don't think it's right to murder an unborn baby. And I know that's not politically correct to say it that way, but I am pro-life. You are childish but mature at the same time. I don't know how to answer that one. I like to have fun. I hang out with my church's youth group on Wednesday nights and I just kind of help like lead there and like play games with the youth and stuff. And so I mean, I have fun with them and I can act like really goofy sometimes. Oops. I can act like really goofy sometimes, but for the most part, I like hanging out around like older adults, especially so I can gain wisdom from them. I think that it's so important that we hang out with like younger youth and people who are younger than us and we pour into them, because in all reality, you're not any better than they are. We should be reaching out to them and helping them grow in their faith in Jesus. So you don't like tea because you love coffee. I love tea. I like love tea, and I love coffee. I love tea, I love coffee. My family is actually really big tea drinkers. More recently we haven't, but in like the past, we used to have like a gallon of tea in our fridge, like homemade tea at all times. That was before I figured out the tea stains your teeth pretty bad. I drink coffee every morning right before breakfast. You play softball. Nope, I am terrible at any kind of baseball, softball, anything like that. Plus when I was a kid, I did batting cages and I hurt my finger like really bad. And after that, I was done. But you've read through the entire Bible. Okay, I want to do this so bad. I know this is like, okay. I think that it'd be really cool if I can get all my subscribers together and that we can all like, maybe as I grow a little bit more, maybe we could all go through the Bible in like 1 year together or something. I think that'd be super cool. So let me know what you guys think about that in the description below if you're interested. But I have read pretty much all throughout the Bible, but I've never read like from cover to cover, and I really want to do that. I might do that this year. That's my plan. I need to start on it now because it's like getting closer to the end of January. You seem very strong in your faith and are a total Jesus freak. I love Jesus so much. You have different theological beliefs than your parents. Mine are Christian, but ours are opposite. So my parents are actually like really strong in their faith and they're on fire Christians. So I was raised right, and I think if I have any different like theological beliefs from my parents, they'd probably be very like minor things. For the most part, I agree with everything, but I think it's really cool because my parents, like the ways they raised us, they basically said like, you go study the Bible for yourself. Like, I would go and ask my dad, you know, what do you believe about this, like growing up? And he would always say, like, you go to the Bible yourself and you study that for yourself. So he wasn't just like telling me what to believe, I was actually forming my own relationship with Christ. I had a couple people say something like this: you seem like you have an amazing relationship with God. Thank you for that. That is really encouraging. I started having a really good relationship with God when I was in, I say, 9th grade, started in 9th grade. Probably the end of 8th grade year, beginning of 9th grade. That's when I started to like really pursue God. And that's when I really like realized how important it is to have a deep relationship and walk with Christ. My mom said, I assume I'm your favorite. I did birth you after all. Isn't that something? LOL, gotta love me. My mom, she's great. She's awesome. All right. Thank you, as always, for watching. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below so you can see any future videos that I post. I love you guys. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. God bless you guys. Keep looking to Jesus. Remember that everything's gonna be all good, and peace out.
Every little thing, everything will be alright.